Hey everyone, Brian here with the Wet Shave Experience. Welcome to today's shave. Thank you for tuning in. If you're new here, hopefully you'll like what you see. If you do like what you see and you're not subscribed, please consider doing so. If you are subscribed and you like what you see, hit that little like button below. That helps the channel out. Those of you that have been around a while, appreciate the continued support. Today on the channel, we are going to be using 345 Soap's Fresh Cut Fade. This is a brand new release from John at 345. You might have seen this in my unboxing last night. I also have the matching splash, and this will be my first use of the balm. I think what I'm going to do is use the splash and throw the balm on afterwards. I'm going to use a Merkur 34c. This has a third use Gillette Silver Blue in it. I've got my PAA Amber Aerolite brush. I thought the reddish kind of matched the red to be matchy-matchy. I am all lathered up in my bowl, and so let's get into the shave. All right, so for those of you that don't know, John at 345 came up with kind of a subscription service, so I am part of that. So you get a slight discount on whatever you buy, and you get it shipped out before this releases to the general public. And this does not release until the 12th of June, I think. But it showed up in my mailbox yesterday. So that is one of the advantages of that, along with the discount. And you can choose to get just the soap and the balm, or the soap, the balm, and the splash, or the soap and the splash, however you want to do it. You're under no obligation each month. I think if you don't want what's coming, you can let John know and he will not ship you. Or if you already have something that's going to be sent out for the month, then you can skip it. So you can cancel at any time, things like that. So it's a pretty good deal. All right, so let's get into the shave here. Scent on this is really nice, by the way. So this is in the Trinity base, which is the donkey, camel, and goat milk formula. This is his newest base that John has come up with, and it is a very nice base. And this soap, by the way, comes to you for a pretty good value. You get 5.8 ounces of soap, I think for $16.95 if I'm not mistaken. I think the splash is $17.95, and I can't remember how much the balm is. The balms are somewhat new for John, but I think they're around 10 bucks maybe. I'm not exactly sure. This is, I'm not sure how many, you get 2 ounces of the balm. And the scent on this is really nice. This is supposed to be John's take on barbershop. I find that barbershop is probably one of the broadest categories in terms of scents. It's kind of hard to define a barbershop. I think a lot of scents can be considered a barbershop. So this is definitely kind of unique to me in barbershops. It has scent notes of bergamot, basil, oak moss, sandalwood, cedar, white patchouli, and some citrus. So to me, I get a very fresh barbershop. It is definitely not powdery. It is definitely not like Italian type barbershop-y. The citrus is very light. It's not very citrus forward to me. So you don't get like this big citrus punch in the face. So if you don't care for or don't like citrus a whole lot, I don't think you're gonna get much out of this one. I don't get a ton of basil either. It's pretty well blended, so it's very hard to pick out specific scent notes. But I think I probably get a little bit more of the bergamot, oak moss, sandalwood. I don't get a ton of cedar. Those of you that might be fans of things like Noble Otter Firefighter, they're very cedar forward. You're not gonna get that real cedar scent note. I think it's probably there, but well blended in the background. So I think it's quite nice. Very happy to report no frag burn. At this point, I used the Shipwreck. I think those of you that saw me use that previously, I had some frag burn from that one, to be honest. And that was really the first time I've ever had frag burn from any soap. And I love, love, love that scent. I still have it, and it wasn't bad enough, and it went away shortly after the shave. And it wasn't bad enough to maybe make me completely discontinue using it, but it was definitely there. I have not tried I had the old Shark Bite, and I got the new Shark Bite, but I haven't used it yet. So I was a little concerned there for a moment that it might be something in the base, but I don't think so. I think it was just in the fragrance oils that John used in that soap. I'm happy to report I'm not getting it with this. Scent strength on this actually is a little bit lower than some of the other soaps that John has put out. I think Bel Air and Shipwreck were pretty potent, bold and banging, as DK would say. And by DK, I mean DK Damnfine Shaves. If you haven't checked out his channel, I would. Especially if you like beer. He does a lot of nice little beer reviews before his shaves. Anyways, but no frag burn, so happy to report that. And so I would put this, not that the scent strength is low, so let's go back to the scent strength. I think a couple of 345 soaps have been pretty high in scent strength, maybe like a 7-ish. I would put this at or 7 or higher, I guess, maybe 7 or 8-ish. I would put this, to me, somewhere a high medium. I'm gonna probably say like a 6, 6.5. So the scent is definitely still there. But it's not quite as strong as some of the others. And I think this is a nice spot, really, in terms of scent strength. And maybe that's why I got the frag burn out of the Shipwreck, because it was really, really high in scent strength to me. So maybe John toned that down a bit. I think I saw on some forums that some other people got that frag burn from Shipwreck as well. So anyways, I think a fresh take on barbershop is very appropriate description of this. It's just fresh, clean. I don't get a lot of patchouli out of it. So maybe more modern barbershop is what I would say. But very, very nice. I like it. I think it's a keeper for me. And I've still got plenty of lather, and I did not scoop a lot of soap, so I think you don't even need a ton of soap when you lather this up. It's softer on the soap, but it's not as soft as like a milk steak or a tusk base from Mammoth. Easily spreadable in the bowl, but nice slick lather. And I think for the price and the amount of soap that you get, it's a pretty good value. 5.8 ounces. It's not quite sterling value, but is definitely, I think, value. All right, let's go to third pass against the grain. The Merkur 34c is doing just fine. The silver blue blade works real well on this razor. Can't complain about that. Hope everybody's doing well. It's already Wednesday. I had Monday off as a holiday, so the week is almost halfway over already, and that's exciting. I didn't do a whole lot over the weekend. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to, let me grab something. I'm gonna inject that here because we do have a winner. So I announced on a previous Sterling video like a week and a half ago, and I haven't made as many videos, so sorry it took me so long to get around to this. But I am going to give away or I gave away, or announced I was going to give away this 3-ounce Sterling Alighieri soap with the matching 2-ounce splash. So that video was up, and I ran the winners. So I'm going to put that in right here. So here we go. All right, congratulations to our winner. Please either send me an email at thewetshaveexperience@gmail.com, just like the channel name, or if you're on Instagram and you look me up on Instagram, The Wet Shave Experience, you can PM me on there and I will get that out to you. So anyways, thanks to those that entered. And I was going, where was I going? Oh, I'm on pass 3. Almost forgot where I was. All right, so we're going against the grain here. I hadn't tried a lot of Sterling until Sterling Week was announced by BBS. And I had ordered some more Sterling. I had a couple sets, but not a lot. But I definitely have some more in my den now. And I don't do the traditional fool's pass, I just pull some skin. Kind of go both ways on the top there. Get real up close there as I look in the mirror. Yeah, anyways, we didn't do a whole lot on Memorial Day weekend. My family was here, those of you that saw some of my videos during that time. When I did shave, I had the kids because I was up later in the morning and then doing stuff in the morning or visiting, and wasn't showering and shaving until later in the day, and I didn't even shave every day. So, had the kids in those videos. And but the families headed back on Sunday to LA, and so we are back to normal now, folks. All right, let me rinse the face and we'll get into the post. Okay. So I haven't really used a splash and a balm at the same time before. So let's just give this a go. I'm thinking splash before balm, right? I mean, that makes sense to me because there's alcohol in the splash, it'll dry fairly quickly, and then you throw on the balm. All right. Very nice scent on this. I like it. Get a little bit maybe more of the basil in the splash. I really like the splash formula he has as well. This has, I'm not going to be able to read them here. But he's got some nice skin food, I think jojoba oil, hydrolyzed silk protein, aloe vera. I think he's got Super E in there, and some other stuff, witch hazel. So some very nice skin food in that. I'm not sure what's in the balm: aloe vera, sunflower oil, emulsifying wax, grapeseed, jojoba oil, hyaluronic acid, some other things that I can't say, vitamin E and fragrance. All right, so I think I'm just gonna let that dry a second. And I feel like it's pretty dry, so I'm just gonna use a little bit. I've not I really enjoy the splashes, so I don't use a ton of balms. Though I know some people really like the balm. So it definitely feels like it's leaving my face a little white, and I don't know if that's because I applied it after the splash. So maybe it's a one or the other, I don't know. I'm sure it'll absorb in to the skin. It does feel a little greasy on application, but I think most balms do. So, all right, so hopefully that'll dry out rather quickly. I think I got the white off, but you get the lights reflecting off it because it's a little shiny. It'll probably be shiny until it dries out a little bit. All right, thanks for tuning in today, folks. Appreciate it, and we'll see you soon on the channel.